Hello, my name is Randall Willis. I'd like to inform you all of a man and a company little known to Hot Springs and to Arkansas. Don Monroe, owner of Monroe & Company, graduated from Yale University in 1950 with a degree in humanities. Don needed a job right out of college. He went to work for Connors & Hoffman Footwear in New Hampshire. He worked for them for 10 years before being named Southern Division Manager, which brought him to Hot Springs to begin the Lake Catherine Footwear. 7 years later, in 1967, he added Addison Footwear and Mount Ida Footwear. Those three are the nucleus of the company. In 1972, Don Monroe bought out Connors & Hoffman and began his own brand of Monroe American. In 1980, the company had thrived, adding 7 factories, 4 on top of the 3, with a combined workforce of 2,200 people. But times were beginning to get lean. In the mid-1980s, manufacturing began going overseas to China for cheap labor. Shoe manufacturing in the United States has always been a big industry, one of the biggest in the 1950s and 60s, all the way to 1980. In 1960, 2.2 million pairs per month were manufactured in the United States. In 1976, that rose to 29.2 million pairs per month, with a peak coming in 1980 at 30 million pairs per month. But changes were coming soon as manufacturing began to lessen in the United States and pick up in China. As those jobs left the United States, they also hit Monroe & Company hard, having to lay off 1,700 workers and close 4 of his factories just to keep the company running. But Don had made a promise to his children, who also work in the company with him, Bruce Monroe as the CEO and Molly Monroe as the Executive Vice President, that he would never send his manufacturing to China. He would challenge them to find a way to make it work here in the United States. They came up with the brand Monroe American, which is a niche brand to fit the odd sized foot, for the extra wide down to the slimmest of slims. And that's how Monroe & Company has survived this long. Even though the tough layoffs, Don Monroe took it personal, in some years not even taking a salary just to make the payroll so that the employees could take a check home every Friday. Don Monroe is an unselfish man that looks out for his company more than himself, which is very rare in today's society. Nowadays, Monroe & Company has a loyal customer base that carries our brand of shoes. Without any advertisement, Monroe has thrived in this economy. Our largest customer is Nordstrom's, that sell our shoes more than any other brand that they have, which is a large retailer out on the east and west coast. Don Monroe looks after his company every day. He comes out into the factory, greeting the people that work for him each and every day, knowing them all by name at every factory that he goes to. I am proud to say that I have worked for Monroe & Company for 8 years, and they have supported my family through all that we have been through and through all that we continue to go through, helping me through school, helping my wife through school. And Don Monroe gets just as excited for me to go to school as he did for his own children. He wants what's best for all of his employees, and that includes if they're looking to go back to school to better their careers. I am thankful that this company has stuck by their promise to manufacture in America and not send their jobs overseas. We are down to 500 employees now, but every employee is just as important to Don Monroe. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.